Hi, how are you feeling today? Thanks for following along through March Madness. I hope you're getting stronger and feeling better. Today we're going to do a little bit of stretching and we're going to use the magic circle. If you don't have the magic circle, you can use a strap. So let's work together today. All right, so we're going to come onto our hands and knees. And I'm going to use the circle. If you don't have it, again, you can hold on to the strap or just have your arms up. So finding length, squeezing your glutes and pressing your pelvis forward, drawing the shoulders down. Start to just move the arms forward and down and exhale, then back up. And you're moving only as much as you can through your shoulders. If you have tight shoulders, your arms might not come up very high, and that's okay. If you have the strap, you're pulling out from the strap, keeping your arms about shoulder distance apart. And we're just moving here, keeping everything else nice and stable as the arms lift and lower. And last one, hold it up. Good, we're just gonna lean over to the right and come back up and lean over to the left and up and drop the shoulders, keep the hips still, don't let your butt move over, keep it right in line. Good, and over. Nice, coming back up. You're gonna take your left leg out to the side and then you're gonna lean over and come back up and lean over, using your obliques. You can always put a pillow under your knee if this starts to bother. But my hip stays right over my knee. I don't shift the hips and move through the hips. It's nice and still. We're just moving from the waist. Hold here. Reach longer through the arms. Reach down through the left foot. And come back up. And release that leg. Switch legs. And we're reaching over and coming up and over and coming up. Pulling under with that left glute. And last two. We're going to hold it on this one. So reach, find that length, press through that right foot, reach through the arms. Breathe here and come back up. Good. Release the knee, release the arms, and let's come down onto our backs. Keep your circle with you. As we lay down, arms come up to the sky. Relax through the shoulders, draw the ribs down. Bring your feet in towards your glutes, but not too far. Some of you have a lot of flexibility in your knees, so I don't want them to your butt. Now, you're just gonna lift and lower. And lift the hips, press small into the circle and lower. Press firmly into your feet. And you're just coming up flat. You're not rounding up. And we're just pressing through the legs, squeezing the glutes, and lowering down. Reach, we're going to start to bring the circle towards the thighs, and then as the hips lower, the arms reach back. And lift. And lower. And lift. And lower. And come up, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Try not to come up through the ribs, but through the glutes. Keep the ribs down. And open the arms back. And two. Last one. Hold it, arms straight up. Tiny pulses, pressing into the feet, squeezing up through the glutes. Tiny press into the circle. Dropping the shoulders down. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold here, dip the right hip down and squeeze it up. We're going to stay on the right side as that hip just lowers towards the floor, and then squeeze it back up. Down, squeeze it up. And 5, 4, and 3. Good. You should feel some nice squeezing of the glute too. And last one, we go to the left, so it just dips down and you squeeze it up. Down and lift. And lift. Keep those shoulders away from the ears and no popping of the ribs. 3 more. Here's 3. And 2. Hold it up. We're going to dip right and then dip left. And dip right and dip left. Try to keep your knees pretty stable. And down and down. Squeezing and lifting. 4 and 4. 3 and 3. Good. 2 and 2. Last one. Last one. Hold tiny pulses. 8, 7. Engage through the inner thighs. Pull them in towards the midline. Draw the ribs down. Pull the shoulders out of the ears for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let everything release down. Taking the circle or the strap over your right ball of the foot, extend the left leg long or keep it bent, and just find a nice stretch. Anchoring down through the tail, reaching up through the heel, softening through the shoulders. If your hamstrings are really tight, you're going to bend your left knee, and that will allow this to come up a little higher. Reach and reach, sorry. Reach and reach, you know. Why not? Take the circle into your right hand, take your left hand to your left hip, and open that leg out to the side. Try to relax through the quad and press through the heel. If having your left hip down is hard for you, just bend that left knee and let the hip stay to the side with your knee. Bring that leg back up, switch hands. Just move that right thigh away from you a little bit by pressing into it and just sliding it over to the left. You should feel a stretch up the side of the leg, but you'll feel it wherever you meet it. So don't get too involved in where you should feel it. And then bring it back to center, and let's switch legs. Taking the left leg up, either reaching that right leg down or bending the right knee. Relax through the shoulders, heavy through the hips. Tailbone is pressing away. Nice deep full breaths, trying to press through the heel, softening through the toes. And then taking the leg out to the left, keeping that right hip down. Relax through the quad, press out through the heel. Bring it back to center, switch hands. Take your left hand, just press that left thigh away a little bit as you cross over to the right. This is one of my favorite stretches. I feel it so much all the time. And I only do it in class, so do I need to do it more often? I tell this to everyone, you should do these stretches every day. I don't, but you should. back to center, both hands on your circle, and just rock yourself all the way up. Good, take the circle in your hand. We have one last thing to do. We're gonna twist to the right and roll down halfway, and roll up, and come back through center. Twist to the left, and roll down halfway, and exhale, come up, back through center, to the right, and down. Keep equal weight on your sacrum, and come up, and center, and then to the left, and down, and up, and center. Go to the right, roll down, hold, and then pulse up and down. Up, from the ribs, from the waist, from the abs. 3 more. 2, pull your waist back, abs in. 2, I don't know if I already said 2, but 1, and come all the way up, through center, over to the left, roll down, scoop the belly, and lift, and lower, and up, down, and 3, and 2, how are you doing? And 1, and come all the way up, come through center, release your circle, and that's all for today. If this isn't enough, add it on to another video. Do more than 1, do 2 or 3, but enjoy, and I'll meet you back here again tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye.